So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on in my vertical. I found where it was, finally. Beep, beep, beep. Let's do, where is it? Properties. Wrong Moo. Android device. I'm not using BlueStacks anymore. Yay! So we are no longer using BlueStacks. We are using Moo, which I think because BlueStacks kept asking me to install the game, and I was like, why the frick do I want to install the game? I'm gonna mainly go on here today. Save *6, check live. There we go. And so I'm gonna mainly watch the comments on Instagram today. I'll do comment watching on YouTube next time, but I will be mainly within the Instagram comments, so I'll alternate them because there's no way I can probably do both at the same time without it being a pain. So I will keep. Especially since I hope my tablet is somewhere else, so I can't keep an eye on both. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Love and Deepspace today. Now let's get I'll pull this game up. There we go.
You want me to sleep with you?
Okay, I can't. Alright, I guess just this then. Can I bigger screen it? There we go. If I bigger screen it, is that going to mess up stuff? Yeah, it is. Might as well just do it like that. But I like it. I'm going to big screen it, and then I'm going to quickly edit this down.
Go to bed first.
Like that.
I'll be there soon.
You know what? I'll keep him. Ah! Keep him like this. There we go. I need to do. It's weird playing like this though. I like playing it on full screen, but if it gives a better thing, then I'll do this. Alright, let's do. There we go, just so I get a better view. I need to check Galaxy Explorer at the moment. Let's do our little hiccups. I'm just gonna check my audio. Yeah, we're all good on audio. We'll be streaming until probably 10 tonight? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do by 10. So we can finish off the rest of the story. There we go. Oh, have I got enough? Yeah, 75, that's it. I got some new ones of these. I've got this one today. Shall we do a bit of a start off stream on a bit of a listen? Shall we? Let's do it. Okay. I'm gonna do. There's 3. So there's Ivory Prudence and Ivory Twist. I'm gonna do this one first. Actually, I think I've listened to a couple of these. Okay, let's do the one that we have I've unlocked today. We'll do this one, and then we'll do the other 2. There.
It's not bad, honestly. The hot springs you recommend.
These headphones are good.
It's quiet, relaxing. I can hear the water.
Alright, okay. I need to get my probably electric blankets. Like, it's cold.
We soaked in the hot springs. Now what?
I'll probably do a re-listen of all the secret times on
the night is still
stream
young.
at some point. I'll make like a stream thing, but I want to do I
You
unlocked
found
this
an
one
ear
today.
cleaning kit?
Oh, the ear cleaning
No,
kit
I
one. I've
can't
heard this
do
one.
that sort of thing.
Gosh, the quality on these headphones.
You'll show me how?
It's not this type of
Never
quality on my
mind.
normal ones.
I have a feeling you're up to something. Where's the kid?
She's
Go
eyeing
get
it. She's like, nah, ain't doing that. I was gonna stream yesterday, but
The
BlueStacks
tools
was
come in
acting
a
up,
lot of different shapes and sizes.
so I wasn't able to.
It's really a complete set. I'll do whatever. As long as I have your consent. Just try it. What should I use first? Pick one. You chose one at random. Are you sure? This might hurt. Lie down over here.
Checking something. Get a quick message. While we have a
Who
look.
said to lie down there? I was
You
referring
said
to my
lie
lap.
down there.
Now close your eyes. Here's a sleeping mask.
I have a sleep mask, but I'm
Why
not
are
putting
you
it on.
scared? It warms up on its own. It'll be nice.
Secret tabs. I swear.
When people can no longer see, their other senses become sharper.
Yes, that is true.
How are you feeling? It's just a feather-tipped tool.
Okay.
It helps you relax. Does it tickle? Let's try something else. You still can't relax? Bear with me a moment.
This V8 cooks,
Ouch.
man.
Are you anxious? All right, I'll use the one you picked out.
Oh, good. Should get some hot chocolate.
Let's get started.
Blanket. We probably will do before we get onto the other two
It was
secret
just a
finds. I'll
nudge.
do like a
Why are you
lobby
so
thing and
nervous?
set up.
The one you chose. Its shape is weird.
No?
I'll use something more appropriate. What do you think?
Gosh, this guy should like narrate some audiobooks.
Yes.
This V8 isn't doing audiobooks.
This
Audible
one
needs to
was
get on
good.
that.
Don't move. If you get hurt, it will be my fault.
Like, Audible, write that down. Write that down. We need the V8's name. Go.
I'm already moving slowly.
Oh
Does it still hurt?
no.
You're groaning. Does it hurt? Or does it tickle? If it tickles, that means it's good.
Alright.
Do you recognize it now?
Gosh, this is fine.
It's a goose feather swab.
Oh.
Now, can you relax?
No, I'm cold.
Stop complaining. It's supposed to be this intense. I'm going too slow. One moment I'm fast, and then I'm slow. You're very needy. I'm doing the best I can to accommodate you.
don't normally like that nickname, but with Silas, it just works.
You're not
It
comfortable.
works.
I see.
Only
It's not
Silas
that you're
can make that nickname
uncomfortable.
acceptable.
You just have a sensitive body.
Excuse me, sir? Sir. Right. A lot of ear cleaning.
Is something bothering you again?
No.
I shouldn't be so rough. Fine. Fine.
Alright.
Poking me is pointless. I won't understand what you want if you don't communicate. Even mosquitoes buzz louder than you. Just so you know, I'm holding something.
Oh, it's one of those.
Interesting. Let's try it. You don't want to? But I do. Stay still. I won't hurt you. How does it feel? I just thought of something fun.
Oh.
There. Now you should feel vibrations inside your ear, too. Tell me, how do you feel right now? You don't want to talk.
It's like,
We aren't doing anything bad.
just some air cleaning. Yeah.
Forget it. You'll just mutter a no or something if I ask.
It's the breathing, it's the freaking. It's the
Is
fact
it
that it's
fun
just
to clean your ears?
so close to your ear, just like, whoa,
I could
okay.
get addicted to this.
Gosh, the ivory twist is gonna, with these headphones, is gonna be interesting.
You can't take it anymore? All right. We'll stop here then.
The chimes are quite nice. So the...
I meant we're swapping to another tool. How long do I plan to do this? Didn't you say I should try it? Let me experiment and do what I want.
Of course. Right.
This ear cleaning thing is very fascinating. We still have so many tools to try.
He's such a rage baiter.
And you're not going to bed anytime soon.
Oh, he is such a freaking rage baiter.
We can test out every single one.
He's like, nope. Nope, not you. Lol, not you. Just like, bro, why? Right, let's claim that. Right, I'm gonna go and get myself a blanket and some hot drink because we are going to need it. Okay, I'm gonna do, is it scene 2? Yeah, scene 1 for that one, and then it's BRB for this one. ready for some more motherfucking Troller. I have my gorgeous hot chocolate and my amazing things. Just let you know, just some promotional stuff. I will be more a part of that Eurovision site soon. National Final season is coming up, so keep an eye on that Eurovision site. And also, I have a bracelet store on eBay and on thingy, which I will probably post as well later. So, enjoy those. If you are watching the stream on VODs, feel free to check those out. Right, I'm gonna get Instagram back up. There we go. Right, I think, yeah. And we are going to go back to... Oh my gosh, let's go. What was the other one? Oh my gosh, it wasn't Midnight Feast, it was Ivory Twist. Here we go.
Why are you squirming? Are you afraid someone might see us? I flew to the bedroom's balcony. The servants won't notice that we're here. And
oh my gosh.
even if we were seen, a count holding his wife on the balcony at midnight, that's normal. No. After all,
yes, but
to everyone
scandalous.
else, we're newlyweds who are absolutely smitten with each other. Oh, you hit me again. Their claws. Oh, I love them. But I also hate them.
I'm gonna turn up the audio, man.
You're tired. If that's the case, then I should be exhausted.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I killed countless creatures. Again and again. After expending so much energy.
He's like, feed me,
You know
blood.
very well what I need.
Blood.
What am I smelling?
Please don't breathe like that. Stop it.
My enticing dinner, of course. Here, on your neck. The sound of your blood is melodious.
Oh no.
Why are you covering your neck? You won't let me feast.
No.
Oh. Tomorrow's ball gown will leave your neck exposed. Unfortunate.
He's such a rage baiter, it's ridiculous.
I assume that dress has long sleeves.
It's racist.
It can hide these marks on your arms.
Okay.
Why am I laughing? There are so many marks decorating your skin.
This game is 1 rating away from big and M in any other country.
2.
Okay.
3. Each mark reminds me of your expressions from that night.
What? What night is he talking over?
The fact that you have all of them. It shows you're already mine. Don't move. Doesn't this prove that I belong to you as well? Aside from you, nothing can satisfy me.
Gosh, this cooks. This cooks. It's... innuendos in this audio are insane.
Your blood is as warm as you are. When I swallow it, the searing sweetness flows across my tongue.
Sir.
I like it.
Sir.
I like having your blood in my body. It makes me feel as though we've become one.
Cool.
Do you like it?
Oh no, oh no.
Look at me. Do you like it?
Gosh, these cook.
Your eyes say you do.
Gosh, this VA cooks, man.
That look makes the insatiable void of my desire grow larger.
I feel like a stream with just me reacting to Secret Times is just a gold mine.
One last bite. Will I still have a sliver of reason left?
Oh no. Oh no. Girl is not surviving. Girl is done.
Thank you for the entertainment tonight, my dear Countess. Sleep. I'll stay by your side. I want to leave my mark somewhere else next time. What do you say?
Excuse me, sir? You what? Right, let's do Ivory Prudence. My goodness. That was a lot. EP.
Being awake during the darkest hours of the night, pointing my weapon at me.
There we go. Okay.
My lady, you're not planning to strike while the Count is asleep, are you?
I think she is. She's like, yee.
My staff is in the way. How so? What do you intend to do with my coffin this time? You just picked those blue roses? Or did you find another bauble somewhere? This is where I sleep. It's not your treasure chest.
Okay.
The gemstone chain looks familiar. Did you find it in my collection?
Seems you did.
Do you like it? Do you want to see me wear it?
Yes.
Why? You believe it suits me?
Do the baubles.
Go ahead. One linkage on my wrist isn't enough for you. You want to ensure I'm truly bound.
He's into that. I swear. He's like, you know, this linkage thing ain't too bad, you know? It may not be too bad.
Moving the chain down to... Are you trying to decorate me, or are you using this as an opportunity to restrain me? We're bound together by the linkage. You can't escape either.
I think she knows all the while. Oh?
Why did I pull you down? I was afraid you'd make it so I couldn't move. I wouldn't want you to break our connection and leave. I need to bind us together. You Before you woke me up, I had a dream.
You gonna count sheep again?
I didn't dream for a long time prior to your
You
summons.
count crows again like you did in that 10-minute one.
What was in it? In that dream, you used a blade to stab me in the chest. And then I opened my eyes and saw you pointing.
Is that like a link back to his dragon myth? Like right there, his nightmare? Ooh, interesting. So he's having similar nightmares to MC in this
Why
family.
are you a cruel mistress in my dreams?
Hasn't he always been though? Hasn't MC always been in
Why are
Silas'
you being
timeline?
benevolent? Wasn't I summoned to do your bidding?
Yet you never do it.
There will be
He's
a
like,
time when
why?
you give me back my freedom, and you would never kill me. You're
She
being
wouldn't.
honest. What if I didn't care too much about my freedom?
She still wouldn't kill him.
I've slept in this castle for many years. It's been so long that the wealth and trophies here have lost all meaning.
Can't imagine what it's like to.
In this fragmented space-time where day and night are indistinguishable.
Can't imagine
Freedom.
what it would be that type of existence.
Perhaps it doesn't compare to a few blue roses that were picked for me. It's nothing compared to you adorning me with a gemstone chain you found on a whim. And it's incomparable to the warmth I'm holding at this very moment.
This card is like really cute, like more cute and softer than fucking the other one.
You still want to give me back my freedom?
I feel like that because they're like, we need to have a soft
If you continue to insist,
little kind of
it won't just be
semi-teasy
this long
that.
chain that's intertwined with you.
Boy.
I've always wanted to sever the connection between us.
You don't now, do you?
Yes.
You
Maybe
don't now, do you?
Tonight
It's like,
is
nope.
an exception. Don't move. I'm tired.
Let me eat.
If you don't want me to have that dream again, then let me embrace you tightly.
Oh. Cute. I like this one. Like this
I
one.
want freedom tonight.
Oh.
All I want is you.
All I want for Christmas. Oh, stop. Bringing Mariah Carey burst through the door. I think this one is my favorite. Like, Ivory Prudence. I like Ivory Twist is like quality, like really good and really spicy, and I like Ivory Twist, but it's just Ivory Prudence is just so sweet. It's such a soft, like, secret time for the set, so I definitely
How's the
prefer
scenery outside? Did you get any
Ivory
good
Prudence to me than I do Ivory Twist. I'm gonna quickly level up some of my old cards real quick, and then we'll get on to back to the main story. But yeah, I much prefer Ivory Prudence, which is probably a very unpopular opinion. I just kind of sometimes do like those really sweet, like, secret times as well. Alright, let's level you up. Oh, gosh. Wait. Is there any level 10s down here? No, y'all just need leveling up. Okay. I'm gonna do, actually, I think I'm gonna do all the vampire cards to 40? Get this one up to 41. This one needs ascending. Are we seriously freezing right now? I have to get more golds. So let's just quickly. I'll wait for it to stop lagging. Go. Get that. That counterpart. Let's have a look. What else have we got? This one's need ascending as well. Oh, right, I need to grab from this one. This one as well, I think it's this one as well. I kind of want to mark all these cards up to like 80 or something like that. It's kind of my goal. You're good, you're good. Still one, descending. Okay. It's mainly just these 3 that needed doing, so I think I'm quite happy with that.
Indulge yourself.
Nothing I need there. Right, let's get back into... Oh no, we've done the main story. Don't need main story. No. Let's go into this one. Silas. I've been upgrading beyond the cloud fort. Have we got more of captivating moment? I thought I ran out of those. Or is it because I've been leveling that card up a lot more? We will be doing this one at some point, but I'm waiting to complete. Are we on 5? I think we're on 5 at the moment. 4, 4, 4, 5. Trying to remember where we were last time. I think. Let's go from 4. Yeah, it says we were from 4, I think. I'll go from 4. Last night's dream repeats in my mind, especially that familiar yet strange voice and those eyes. I don't want to be preoccupied with such matters unless it concerns clues related to the sacred core. A rose in the mist. I'm going to check my book. Yeah, we're all good. The poetry in Night's Whispers and my dream direct me into the same image. I don't believe this is a coincidence. When dawn's light begins to touch the world, I'm already at my desk. I carefully examine the fragments of ancient poetry. The spaces between verses are hiding incantations. My fingers trace the faintly... Ooh. My fingers trace the faintly magical residue hidden within the pages. I follow the patterns of verse breaks, rhyme schemes, and the irregular arrangement of ancient grammar. The fragments of incantations are pierced together to form a map. Seren lived decades ago. This map must be from that era. I stand, approach the bookshelf, and search through my collection of maps depicting the royal capital. I must identify the
You're
exact
already
location.
awake. I guess yesterday didn't leave you that exhausted.
Watch your tongue. Move. More sarcasm means I'm more likely to let you starve.
My lady, may I come in to clean?
Uh-oh.
What kind of threat is that? You're not the only one with flesh and blood.
Oh, sure. You won't target innocent humans. I warn him with a look as I tell the maid to come
My
in.
lady, when I was arranging the bed before, I was worried you and the Count...
I glance at the messy bed, then I force myself to smile and link arms with Silas and lead him out of the bedroom. That poor maid.
My lady, my lord, this is a painter who specializes in aristocratic portraits. The central part of the Great Hall cannot remain empty.
I know this is tradition. Oh goodness, we're scrolling again. I know this tradition in Belgium's noble families. Refusing would only arouse suspicion, so I have no choice but to follow the painter's directions.
My lady, please send a loving gaze to the Count. My lord, you may hold the Countess more closely.
My lady, you have my permission to lean on me if you're tired.
I look at his teasing gaze and force myself to speak with a stiff smile. We should have asked the painter to use a gladiatorial arena as our background.
In such a landscape, it's kill or be killed. I don't believe it suits our marriage. After all, not even death can sever our bond.
I can feel the passion in your gaze alone. It's rare to paint a lively couple. I will ensure your portrait captures your essence perfectly.
Lively couple is definitely an understatement. They probably fight each other in 5 seconds. Not just arguments, difference. Oh, here we go. I rub my sore shoulders as I copy the poetry collection's hidden map onto a thin piece of parchment. Then I compare each section to old maps. The convergence point is on the outskirts of the former dynasty's royal capital. Is this an underground vault in the old royal capital? We're leaving tonight.
You're well acquainted with it. Living a long life does have its perks, I see.
No amount of sarcasm will change the fact that you must obey me. I lift my wrist and wave it threateningly. Save your strength for when we enter the vault. Remember that your freedom and hunger are in my hands.
Oh, your arrogance is second to none.
He pulls me to my feet.
Let's go. Between freedom and hunger, you'll have to satisfy at least one.
The entrance to the ancient royal capital vault has been sealed. Its wards are stacked upon one another to serve as an impenetrable barrier. There we go again. I used the incantation I decoded from the poetry collection to break through several layers. Silas impatiently waves his staff and tears through this final seal. A hidden stone door slowly opens. Behind it is a painting lying on the ground. At its center is a small path intertwined with wild grass and overgrown roses. In the depths of the mist, a lone figure walks into the distance. It matches my dream. The painting and images from my dream come to life. It's as if flames wrapped in in thick smoke might erupt from the ground at any moment.
Don't let it affect you.
Silas taps the canvas with his staff.
It's been infused with energy and appears to contain a seal.
If it's a glyph, we should be able to decode it. One end of his staff begins to glow with crimson light, and it reveals the faint outline of a glyph under the painting. Layer by layer, the glyphs appear in sequence, but just as they're about to connect, they stop.
It won't open. We'll need to utilize a specific method.
Why do you sound like you already know the answer? Fluctuating energy in a place like this? Subtle ripples put me on alert as several figures burst in through the store doorway. I can sense their murderous intent before they cast their spell.
You won't escape this time.
Several lightning bolts fall. The cracks on the ground are reminiscent of spider webs, and dust fills the underground vault. Strange. I made sure to cover my trail. How did they find me so quickly?
I thought you'd be more secretive after succeeding at the auction. I didn't think you'd be so proud that you couldn't hide yourself properly.
I recall the tracking spell Silas secretly cast at the auction. You again? He is so annoying. Another mage raises his hand and releases black threads from his fingertips. I'm forced to set aside my anger and focus on the fight. Pardon me. Are you going to stand there and watch?
I can't help myself, my lady. Your fight with them was too captivating.
He twirls his staff to effortlessly block a lightning bolt, but he shows no intention of striking back. Draining my energy won't break our linkage.
We won't know until we try.
Intricate glyphs rise with incantations to conjure silver rings in the air that close in. They threaten to strangle us where we stand. Silas, you're a useless fiend in the underworld. He cleaves through one of the rings.
Why don't you go down there with me and see which of us is truly useless then?
I don't have time to argue with you at the moment.
Ah, so we were arguing.
I dodge the rapidly spinning rings, retreat to his side, and grab his hand. If you don't help me now, don't ever think about drinking my blood again. She's just like, no.
Is that a threat or an invitation?
It's a freaking threat. It's an order. Eliminate them.
As you wish, my dearest wife.
The shadow beneath his feet begins to stretch and twist. A crimson light shines from the depths of his gaze as that red mist surges from his staff. Amongst the mages, his movements are graceful yet ruthless. Our opponents can't cry out in surprise before they collapse between flashes of blood-red light. As the last mage falls to his knees, Silas suddenly bends down and bites the man's neck. Yo. Blood from the wound. The man doesn't even have time to struggle before dying. Oh, well, there he goes. Noticing my frown, he wipes the blood from the corner of his mouth with a silk handkerchief and calmly walks to the next mage.
Your furrowed brow reminds me of an intricate glyph.
Haha, very funny.
Can you blame me, though? I haven't eaten in days.
I love this line.
If this continued, the Archfiend's sovereign would have become the sovereign of hunger.
He's so sassy, I love it. He picks up another unconscious mage.
Your blood is special. One sip is worth half their lives. But since you're unwilling, I'll have to make do.
You lured in these mages for that? He bites the man's throat, and after taking 2 gulps, a subtle change appears in his eyes.
Not necessarily.
Blood sputs out and splashes onto the bottom of the painting and seeps into the edge. The glyphs flame with an intense red light. He's burned the whole place down. A thick blood-red mist surges upwards from the glyph and spreads out. In the mist, the stone doors slowly close. Silas, run! I dash towards the exit, but a whisper appears in my ear.
You're too slow.
Bibi. Embracing me from behind, he unfurls his silver wings and flies away. He breaks through the ceiling to reach the night sky. At night, Velmir sits under a cold silver, its tiled rooftops reflecting the waning moon's light. Blood-red mist slightly encroaches through the streets and alleys and rises towards the sky. The cold moonlight is slowly stained. What will this blood mist do to Velmir's people?
Weren't you willing to do whatever it takes to enter the sacred core? Yet you worry about strangers.
Despite his sarcasm, he holds me more tightly. Silas, you never actually asked me why I want to enter the sacred core.
Countless people wish to rewrite their lives. You're not the first, nor will you be the last.
What about you? Do you wish to do the same? The blood mist churns in the wind. No longer a mere shadow encompassing the streets, it's an omen unfurling across the sky. Yet within me rises a tranquility I haven't felt in ages. It's as if in some distant past, I looked upon an ebony city like this. In the future, I'll give you blood.
Are you trying to say we'll compromise?
So long as you stop giving me these trials.
Your offer for a truce is more sincere than I expected.
You'll accept it?
An agreement this important needs a proper acknowledgement. Hold on tight.
Silas lands on our residence rooftop with me in his arms. The wind lifts his cloak and the hem of my clothes. I try to jump down, but he doesn't let go. Instead, he sits on the roof with me, still in his embrace. He lowers his head to take in my scent.
Has anyone ever told you that after you cast spells, you radiate a unique warmth? It corresponds to your energy.
Aside from you, who else would notice?
If I'm the only one, that's even better.
I like that line. Have I increased my saves? No! Got the right voice One humid night under the moonlight, he slowly licks my cheek.
The warmth of a spell's embers on your skin is enchanting.
His moist breath travels down my cheek and neck. His lips brush against my wrist, and a smile forms on his face. Didn't you already...
I flew across half the city while carrying you. Even fiends know what exhaustion is. As we've discussed before, formal agreements require a proper acknowledgement to be fun.
What kind of acknowledgement is this supposed to be? Despite my internal skepticism, I don't pull away.
Since you've agreed, let's sign it. With my power, you shall tear open fate's gates. And with your blood, I'll maintain my invincible form.
His warm lips press against my wrist. There we go. The moonlight will be... Oh, there we go.
Will be our witness on this night, at this hour.
Oh. I think we may have already read this chapter because I remember what this is. Pain courses through me as his sharp teeth pierce through my skin. I shudder as a strange tingling sensation spreads from the wound to my fingertips. Oh, we got the animation! His fingers graze my palm. They move in tandem with his lips and teeth as he sucks my blood. It's meticulous and slow, as if savoring a rich, exquisite elixir. Oh. It lasts for a long time until the blood-red mist gradually envelops the silvery white moon. Oh, on to the next one we go. What? How many hours are we in? We're 1 hour in. We're in 5 now, I think. I once again find myself walking along that misty path of roses in my dream. The flowers on either side are no longer blooming. Their petals fade and curl one by one before transforming into silent ash at my feet. The mist clears to reveal a dead garden at the end of the path. Charred vines with roses ensnare broken colonnades, I think. They're akin to memories that lost their life yet refuse to fade. Looking up, I see Belmere. It's no different from a hanging scroll slowly peeling away, its colours fading layer by layer until everything dissolves into grey mist.
When the roses bloom again, will you remember who I am now?
I want to remember you. Oh, I want to remember you, but will you still be the same when the time comes?
So long as our souls remain unchanged, we'll surely recognize each other.
This is sad, man. Like, oh, no, it adds to the freaking annoyance that Silas has to go through in the main story. It's like, what do you mean you don't remember me? I open my eyes to find blood-red sunlight filtering through the gaps in the curtains. There's a thin layer of eerie mist in the bedroom. Was that a dream?
You're awake?
I tried to sit up, but the arms around my waist tightened. I'm pulled back against the firm chest. You release me! Who said you could sleep here? Oh. annoyingly, his annoying arms ignore me and make me face him.
You slept so soundly last night that I couldn't wake you up.
Damn, can we have this robe as an official outfit, please, involved?
If I wasn't a kind gentleman who carried you back to your room,
Put it in the
you'd be
chocolate jar.
sunbathing on the roof.
Oh, how kind of you.
Worry not. When I walked in, I told the housekeeper that you were exhausted from dancing. No one will suspect anything.
Are you saying I should be thanking you for your thoughtfulness?
I'm honored.
Sassy brat. Oh. A maid enters with a tray that has my breakfast. Once she sets it down, she helps me bathe.
Did you have any strange dreams last night, my lady? I dreamed of a path covered in roses, and when I woke up, I held a rose petal in my hand.
Why is it similar to my dream? What else did you see?
I can't remember. The path was hidden in a heavy mist, and everything was blurry.
I question all the servants and they say they experience similar dreams. By evening, the entire city is talking about this strange dream. In a world where death can strike at any moment, people believe in this as an ill omen. Panic spreads. Turn on my heater. Make it extra warm. Oh, it's already extra warm. In the flickering candlelight, I once again open Night's Whispers and search the fragmented text for the blood mist. When the mist kisses the rose and its petals fall, the Supreme shall awaken from its eternal slumber.
Do you believe this refers to the sacred core?
In a book I once read, there was a record of a powerful magic spell considered forbidden. It's called the Rose Dream Plague. It can force an entire city to witness the same dream. In other words, it's a disease that infects one's dreams. Only Saren would have the power to seal forbidden magics within a painting from decades ago.
Is he truly kind-hearted to show later generations the path to the sacred core? This could be him mocking people like you.
At least his insults toward me wouldn't be as frequent as yours. What about you, Count? Did you dream last night? Are your dreams the same as a human's? Or do fiends have no dreams? He gives a nonchalant smile, but his eyes show no traces of amusement.
Rather than concern yourself with whether or not I'm like you should focus on searching for the clues about the sacred core.
Yeah, he did have a dream, bro. He's lying. He doesn't answer my question. For some reason, I'm certain his dream had something he didn't want to see. Oh. Where are we going now? That night, Silas had a dream. There we go. In it, Celia died in blossoming roses. When he woke up, he thought it was ridiculous, dreaming of an immortal's death with a cruel, ill-timed joke. Was a cruel. But the lingering remnants of the dream prevented him from showing his usual mocking smile. He still remembered the complex emotions from the dream, chaotic, melancholic, and a pain tearing his soul apart. She is a mage who summoned him, and this is a game to pass the time in his long existence. How could your death cause me so much agony? Silas realized that although he was no longer dreaming, he was still affected by the emotions from his dream. Did I lose my mind after drinking the blood? He laughed at himself, his knuckles gently brushing over the girl next to him. Her skin was smooth, warm. He held this bundle of warmth in his arms as if to display the vivid despair from his dreams. Stell. He thought it was a dream. Yes, it was a dream. He thought it was just a dream. Yes. Blood-red mist hangs over Velmir, suddenly refusing to disperse. It became a veil that enshrouds the city day and night. After the initial panic, people grew accustomed to the sky's disturbing colour. In this era where death's shadows looms, no one can predict if they will be pushed into the abyss by fate's hand tomorrow. People continue to seek comfort in magic, and mages use any means necessary to enter the sacred core and rewrite fate. Silas and I follow the trail of clues entwined with dreams, poetry, and the blood mist. Velmir is a painting slowly corroded by time. Despite our extensive travels, useful information remains scarce. Okay. Interesting.
Marquis Swain passed away from an illness several days ago.
Oh, sorrows, friends, sorrows.
My lady, my lord, you attended a ball he hosted when you first arrived in Belmure. Do you remember?
Like, huh? Who? Who? At the dining table, Silas and I exchanged glances, but the housekeeper's expression remains as calm as ever. He looked hale back then.
They say his heart stopped beating. Such tragedies aren't uncommon, yet everyone believes it's connected to the ominous mist. All the nobles are desperately inviting mages to divine their fate and extend their lifespans. If my lady and my lord wish it, I can arrange for one to visit you.
My lady, my lord, today's steak is selected from the healthiest calves, raised on farms outside the city. It's been seared at a low temperature with herb butter.
The elderly chef anxiously watches as the maid serves the dishes. He casts an easy glance at Silas while his voice unconsciously drops to a whisper.
If the Count doesn't find it beneath him, please, do try it.
I glance at the untouched dish in front of Silas and can't help but pity the dejected chef. I wish I could tell the chef that the Count is only interested in blood. To my surprise, Silas picks up the knife and fork, cuts a small piece of steak and places it in his mouth to chew.
It's not bad.
Thank you. I'll go ahead and prepare the dessert.
The housekeeper and maid also visibly relax, and the atmosphere in the dining room seems to improve by a considerable amount. So Silas can be like this too.
What is it?
It's nothing. I saw a hint of humanity in the Count, and I'm not used to it.
Perhaps. I've been drinking too much of my wife's blood and was infected with the consumption.
It's like I am getting emotions. It must be that. Must be you. I glare at him as a servant delivers a letter to the housekeeper.
It's from Duke Bass. His Grace has invited you to a hunt.
They still wish to hunt as the blood mist covers the sky? Do they not fear death anymore?
My lady, you may not be aware, but ever since the blood mist descended, extremely rare animals have appeared in the royal hunting grounds outside the city.
Oh. How rare are they exactly?
They say deer with silver horns and pheasants exhibiting golden feathers were spotted, and they've only been depicted in books. All the noble families are competing to hunt them.
Silas and I exchange a glance. We recognize the interest in each other's eyes. Unusual animals suddenly appearing. This might be connected to the sacred call.
Since His Grace gave us an invitation, there's no reason for us to refuse. Besides, my lady should acquire new attire. A custom hunting outfit should do.
She can't get away from being a hunter even in this lifetime. Poor girl. Sunlight pierces the crimson mist and cascades over the forest. Located in the royal hunting grounds, every leaf is coated with a blood-red light. The horns sound. Oh gosh, it's scrolling up again. It's scrolling up. The horns sound. Hounds bark wildly as they run, and a dozen magnificent horses gallop through the woods. They temporarily disperse the eerie atmosphere that looms over the forest.
Look, there's a deer with white markings.
Wow! Sorry, the background voice actors make me cackle sometimes. My goodness. In the distance, a herd of startled deer races into the forest. Depths, their fur is adorned with vine-like white patterns.
Is that a peacock? There are wild peacocks here?
On the other side, a silver peacock stands on a large rock while displaying its tail. Its feathers shimmer with an almost surreal quality. The nobles are frenzied over these supernatural sights. Their servants and horses divided the forest into chaotic, noisy sections.
I guess none of these creatures are your actual targets.
Silas rides a tall, black, dark red hunter horse. His posture is impeccable, yet he possesses an ineffable ease. I could almost believe he's going for a casual stroll. According to the books I've read, when the sacred core is about to manifest, living creatures are transformed by powerful magic. They become incredibly beautiful.
Are there any tomes you haven't read? You're a walking sacred core encyclopedia.
Encyclopedias are thick. Those who can only make nasty remarks should be careful. Yeah, lest their skulls be crushed by one. An unusual magical force slowly reaches out from the depths of the forest. It's akin to slender, cold tentacles. Silence?
I sense it. Let's follow it.
We avoid the groups and we track the magical force into the dense forest. The blood-red mist thickens and a streak of disturbing white flashes. It's a white crow. Its feathers as pure as snow. A rose vine crawls out from its back. A semi-transparent bud grows on the vine, and thin stems of blood are flowing within it. Oh, it's a baby! I love babies. It's a magical creature. Get it, adopt it, keep it, baby. MC owns the crow. In fact, me in this game and Crow, since I became a fan of Mephisto, is insane. I'm just like, take the crow. I dismount, my fingers moving rapidly as a glyph appears on the ground. The glyph wraps around it, akin to a chain. It's about to tighten and trap the white crow. A dozen blurry figures appear in the mist. They transform it into sharp spikes and unleash a barrage of attacks. Before I can dodge, Silas is already in front of me. He twirls his staff to block the spikes.
You'll be unable to obtain anything with this
Silas, these are illusions.
I already knew that. The real spellcaster is hiding amongst them. Attack with me.
I spin my staff with him. Crystals expand into a glyph and pierce the illusions in the mist.
These people severely underestimated the connection between a husband and wife. What do you say, my lady?
I suppose you refuse to miss any chance to flaunt our relationship, Count. We trade barbs as usual, yet our rapport in battle flows more smoothly than ever. The mages who want to take the White Crow are forced to retreat, powerless. They can't fight back. I turn to activate another glyph. I'll capture the White Crow. Oh no! A familiar nauseating agony explodes in my chest. My breath is cut off. I fall to my knees in the cool, damp mud, and the power of my glyph dissipates. Why is it even worse than before? My vision blurs. I can only see Silas rushing through the mist. He catches me before my face lands on the ground.
Your body.
She can't move. Here's our chance.
The dozen or so mages surround us and raise their hands in unison. The group erupts with blinding white light. Accompanied by a deafening roar, spiraling rings of light rise.
I can't kill them all when the linkage is limiting me. They need to come closer.
5 rings of light rotate in various positions and mesh together. It's in a gear-like fashion. As they close in, my energy and Silas's are draining. Several impatient mages, hoping to seize the opportunity to capture the White Crow.
At last.
Within range, Silas cuts through the group of mages. Akin to a blade, his staff repeatedly pierces their chests.
You want to drain my energy? Pay for it with your blood.
Gosh, why does that remind me of that scene from the dragon one? And I'll let you know when we get to it, when he's like calling the MC of that story sort of like a fool or something like that. I can't remember the actual line.
Fiend! It's a fiend who drinks blood!
Nobles drawn in by the commotion hide, keeping their distance. Their faces turn ashen as they witness Silas furiously drinking the maiden's blood. Honestly, I think Silas and MC are very Beauty and the Beast coded, but I think it's very more evident within the first myth than it is for this one. Personally, like, this one still has like reminiscence of that story, but I feel like the first one is more evident to that than this one. The spiral glyph continues to move and my energy is almost gone. The excruciating pain shatters my body into countless pieces. Silas. He returns to my side, his eyes flashing with a savage intensity, yet they brim with a certain determination. He raises his wrist and pierces his skin with his fangs. Bright red blood winds down his arm.
Drink.
I feel fear in the depths of my subconscious and use my last ounce of strength to shake my head.
You don't have a choice.
He grabs my jaw and presses his wrist against my mouth. When my tongue touches his skin, his blood reminds me of burning embers. It explodes inside me and churns in my veins. My heartbeat is all I can hear as it's accompanied by a sharp burning pain that is quickly dispelling the weakness and oppressive sensation in my body. The mist around us suddenly churns and swirls as if countless hidden eyes are opening within it. The gear-like glyph is silent, its light dissolving into the
Lean
mist.
on me. We'll leave this place.
Our figures vanish into the depths of the blood mist as Silas holds me. Oh, it's another chapter. So we're on chapter 6 now, and we've got 3 more afterwards. 3 more of the sadness. In the hazy consciousness, I only feel a warm, thick, strange yet intoxicating liquid between my lips. It's blood, girly. My throat tightens as I greedily drink it. I'm savoring the sweetest poison drawn from darkness itself.
A little more. Breathe. You're doing well.
Damn the innuendos. This face. I slowly open my eyes and my vision is only filled with a dark crimson hue. Blood? I realize my tongue is lapping Silas's wrist, his blood slowly trickling down from the corner of my lips. I quickly move back and sit up, only to discover that I'm lying in a stone coffin. It's adorned with intricate carvings.
Welcome home, Countess.
Where am I? My home doesn't look anything like this. I look around. The place resembles an underground vault, with walls made of dark stone, candlelight cast shadows that catch into monstrous shapes.
Of course, this is my home. I could use another descriptor. Welcome to the underworld, Miss Mage.
Hell yeah! The underworld. How could a human possibly enter this place?
They would have to drink my blood.
The metallic taste of blood lingers in my mouth, but I'm not repulsed by it. How strange. The suffocating feeling from before has subsided without me noticing, but the pain inside my body still reminds me of everything that happened. The white crow. The clues of the sacred core must be on it. I force myself to climb out the stone coffin, but when my feet touch the ground, I collapse from excruciating agony. Get back! A white feathery figure flies across the underground chamber and lands gracefully on Silas's shoulder.
Here's your clue. In your current pitiful state, you shouldn't be running around willy-nilly.
This magical creature can enter the underworld too?
Since it was prey that caught your interest, my lady, I naturally couldn't let it escape. I'll admit, it's peculiar. I've never seen a magical creature that can freely travel between the human world and the underworld before.
Silas helps me stand. The white crow shows no intention of flying away. Instead, it tilts its head as it watches me. The vine on its back sways gently with each breath, its bud remaining tightly closed as if it's hiding secrets. I wonder how long it will take for the flower to bloom.
When it happens, what you're looking for might reveal itself. But your weakness has been exposed. Those mages won't give you a moment to breathe anymore. If you leave now, you'll be walking into death's sweet embrace.
His eyes reveal their typical mocking gleam, but there's a hint of genuine concern. I remain silent for a moment. The intense anguish coursing through my body forces me to lean on him for support. If you don't mind me staying here, then I'll wait for the rosebud to bloom, Count.
I have welcomed you from the very beginning.
Aww. Well, not really. You haven't really. Suddenly he picks me up, carrying me. He climbs the stairs.
Now that you're staying, let's help you become acquainted with our home, my lady.
Oh, I love how he says our home instead of like my home. That's sweet. Silas and I reach the top of the staircase. The scenery greeting my eyes is so breathtaking that I almost forget my pain. Inside the massive castle, with its vaulted ceiling, bright candlelight reflects off countless treasures. Its radiance is dreamlike and dangerous. Massive beast skulls hang as decoration. Crystals taller than a person contain huge weapons and items that shimmer with an otherworldly glow. Is this how you live in the underworld? No wonder you hate being summoned.
They're nothing more than trophies.
Oh, there we go.
Opponents I've defeated here, mages who tried to summon me only to die. I always keep one item from each of them as a souvenir.
His nonchalance sends chills down my spine. So, this place is actually a graveyard?
Your sense of humor never fails to delight me. Even if this is a graveyard, it's been deathly quiet for a long time. I've run out of rivals in the underworld. There are no fiends who dare to challenge me.
Well, that must be lonely,
And
man.
I can count the mages who survived long enough to complete the summoning ritual on one hand in the past century.
Damn.
So, I'm bored.
You would be, though. I'm also a mage who summoned you. Are you planning to take a souvenir from me? He glances at me.
We'll discuss that after you're dead.
So, you also have a sense of humor.
It's a pity that the underworld and the human world lack individuals like you
It's like,
who
so you do
appreciate.
have a... I did say it right.
It seems my sense of humor is destined to only entertain you.
As he carries me around to brag about his keepsakes, with gentle enthusiasm, I catch a glimpse of something within the castle. Is that a pipe organ? In the midst of the flickering golden light stands a silent, imposing, dust-covered pipe organ. Its wooden casing has lost its luster, as if it's been forgotten in the depths of time.
Can you play it?
He places me on the bench and I press a few keys. Oh, what a lovely tune. Unsurprisingly, some are out of tune, others don't produce any sound.
That's normal. No one has ever played it.
And you consider it normal? A room of treasures arranged around a broken pipe organ? Is it special to you? Silas doesn't answer. He picks me up again and carries me. There must be, with this Silas, because he doesn't remember his dragon self, there must be some, like, broken memories or, like, some hint of affection towards certain items. Something that lingers to his past, but, like, he kind of just doesn't remember the full picture. I'm sure of it. That's kind of my theory. I'm about to ask more questions, but the sight before me makes me forget about my On the balcony, the wind is as cold as a knife's edge. The underworld sky doesn't resemble daytime or nighttime. It remains an unchanging grey. The world before me is distorted and fragmented. Buildings of various architectural styles are present. As far as the eye can see, it's as if they've been violently pieced together. In the distance, a crimson barren mountain rises. Large rock chunks float around its edge. Beyond that lies a motionless sea akin to a glass sculpture. The waves are frozen as they break. The underworld described in various books is nothing like this.
You should read less nonsense.
These structures seem to be from different worlds. What exactly is this realm?
A graveyard.
An indescribable shudder spreads from the depths of my heart. I kind of like this interpretation that Infold has of the underworld, like things kind of just end up there. It's like a mishmash of just depression. It's like I'm gonna get my charger. Yeah, I'll try and get my charger. It's like a mishmash of just things that just don't make sense. They're just there, but like it looks kind of depressing, like grey and sad, and yeah, you feel that and you just feel sad. It's not like in a way where it's like everything's burning and everything's on fire. I don't think in fiction it always has to be described like that in a way. Like it can just be like boring and lonely. An indescribable shudder spreads from the depths of my heart. I don't understand. He slightly turns his head, his gaze passing me like the wind.
You're not the only one who wants to rewrite fate. And there are other timelines with people such as yourself.
Oh, interesting. So parallel universes exist in Silas.
Have you ever wondered where those discarded fates go?
So Silas is aware of parallel universes. Well, this Silas is. And I'm guessing if our modern day Silas recognizes this one, then I'm sure he's aware as well. And so is Zane and present day Zane. I don't think Raphael is aware, and I don't know about Xavier, to be honest. Xavier was aware of Earth. I don't know. I have to see his method and see. So Silas, from what we know, Silas and Zane are kind of aware that there are more than just Lincoln and their past lives, basically. That's my theory. Well, I don't think
Established
it is a theory,
cause and effect cannot vanish into thin air. A place must receive these fragments erased from various timelines.
So yeah, because Silas... No, it's not a theory, he actually knows about multiple timelines and multiple universes. And again, so does Zane, because Zane has the fractal library. Interesting.
When enough fragments accumulate, they form ruins. The underworld is a fate's graveyard.
Similar to a hunter searching for a carrot above a graveyard, the white crow soars in the distant grey sky. I don't know if I'm stunned by Silas's words or affected by the countless energies surrounding me. A ringing noise floods my ear and my limbs weaken.
The magnetic field here is too chaotic. Your body isn't strong enough to stay outside for too long.
Without saying another word, Silas lifts me up into his arms and carries me back. Black red mist flows out to seal the doors and windows behind us. Back in the stone chamber, beneath the castle, what was once eerie now feels comforting by comparison. It's quiet. It's suddenly quiet in here. The stone chamber shields me from the chaos outside. Even my breathing becomes steady again.
Only being quiet isn't enough.
He places me back onto the ornate stone coffin. Noticing my look of protest, he pats my head to reassure me.
You'll recover faster here.
No wonder you use the stone coffin as a bed. Humans, however, need plenty of food to recover. We can't just rest.
You only require blood now. There's no need for regular meals anymore.
Dauntless, I grab his hand. I've been eating human food for hundreds of years. I can't quit. Even if my body doesn't need it, I still need food to sustain my mind. Otherwise, I'll keep pestering you.
How troublesome.
He's like, I'd like that. Sure. How the turntables, Silas. I'm hungry every 5 freaking minutes. I hear rummaging, then Silas quickly returns with several pouches in his hand.
You're fortunate. In the underworld, my abode is the only one where human food can still be found.
I wonder who's the unfortunate mage she scavenged them from. This food isn't centuries old, is it?
It's 100 years old. It's fresh compared to you.
You cheeky app. He is such a raider. It's ridiculous. Like, you old. You freaking old. Thanks. There are traces of magical seals on the pouches. Mages typically use this method to preserve food for extended periods. But no mage expects their food to last 100 years.
Are you going to eat it or not?
I'll try. Silas's face shows disdain, yet his movements are swift and efficient as he opens the pouch and starts a fire in the stove chamber to heat the food. I look at the cold, gloomy stone chamber and the coffin I'm lying in. Then my gaze lands on his busy, happy figure. Silas, were you this elated when you were alone here? He pours the heated, sticky mass of food onto a metal plate and hands it to me.
No. It's because I'm giving you this meal, so I can feast properly later.
Then I must be the first dish that makes you happy. A gourmet delicacy. Oh.
You're confident about your status.
I taste the steaming substance. Well, of course my girl has to be. Is she a girl boss? I taste the steaming substance. Although I'm not actually hungry, its aroma still brings me comfort and helps me relax. This isn't my first time lying in a coffin. I was suffocating and the people around me thought I had died. They hastily buried me in a coffin. That... Girl, you okay? Therapy? Once enough time had passed, I woke up to find myself buried alive. Again, therapy. I stare absently at the thick liquid on my plate, but my voice remains steadfast. I struggled to crawl out of the coffin. I bet that place still tells ghost stories about me. But this happened ages ago. After several eons, I doubt anyone remembers. Well, that is still trauma to you, girlie. Silas listens quietly. Surprisingly, his mocking expression is nowhere to be seen.
Is that why you wish to enter the sacred core?
Yes. I lower my gaze, the first time I've told anyone my real reason for seeking the sacred core. My suffering stems from a curse. I lost my most crucial memories and only vaguely remember that because of this curse. Only a certain person can grant me a true death. He quietly observes me as if looking at a reflection below a lake's surface.
You want to rewrite your fate, to to escape eternal torment.
Correct. Eternity for me is a nightmare I can never wake from. The flickering candlelight in the chamber casts a gentle glow on his face. It encourages me to ask the question that has lingered in my heart for so long. Do you remember why you were here?
That's one more thing we share. For better or worse.
He sits down and leans against the stone coffin. He sits down and leans against the stone
I don't
coffin.
remember how I arrived here. Sometimes, I think the Underworld's fiends are simply people abandoned by fate. Since they're not embraced by it, they're free from the mortal world's moral constraints. They only live for their desires.
But you said you weren't happy before.
I suppose when I defeated a fiend, I'd momentarily feel the zenith of pleasure. That's why I spent most of my time becoming the ruler of the Underworld. But pleasure has always been fleeting. After the rapture passes, all that remains is longer periods of emptiness.
I do feel really bad for Silas. Like, he is genuinely, like, always, in majority of his myths and in present, outcasted from the majority of society and kind of lonely until he, like, I think the only form of connection he ever really has is with MC. And that is just really sad. It makes MC and Silas's connection so much greater. But it's just so sad. Like, at least with Raphael, like, he's lonely, but at least he, like, before MC kind of has this zenith of fame to become an artist and things like that. Like, it's nothing real, but it's some sort of, like, positive attention, whereas everyone who goes up to Silas in the majority of stuff is either disgusted by him or scared of him. It's not fun. He speaks of his distant past in a detached tone, with time, melting bloodshed, and brutality only drifting ashes are left. I understand him, though there's no reason for it. Perhaps it's because I also experienced the passage of time. Maybe my life only has one sensation left. Or to put it simply, we're kindred spirits. You must have travelled through many fragmented space-times before. Why did you stay at this castle? He glances at me, his tone making it impossible to tell if he's being genuine.
Must there be a reason? This might be the only place where I've seen a pipe organ.
Is that so?
It's the only object that feels familiar to me.
My heart races for no apparent reason. An inexplicable thought appears in my mind. This castle doesn't have to be so deathly silent. After all, its owner isn't cold-hearted. I think we could do one more chapter. We'll do chapter 7. Or should I leave the last 3 till we do an extra? I think we're gonna leave our last 3 until next time we do a recording. So I am going to. How are we doing? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to end this stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're gonna do Love and Deepspace for an extreme, finish off some stuff, and then maybe it may end up being a shorter stream, but I think today's today. Do one tomorrow. Yeah, could do one tomorrow. I may stream tomorrow. Thanks, game. I may stream tomorrow, so if you, we will do more Love and Deep Space tomorrow evening. Well, as it goes. Yeah, could do some. I may start my stream at 5. I don't know. May do stream 5 till like a certain amount of time because I have to get up early. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream and